What up everyone, it's your boy Xmanny87 here, bringing you another 2022 collection video, and what I have for you today is my Marvel Legends Spider-Man collection display. Now before we get into everything, as you guys know, please leave a like. That'll help show your support for my channel and I greatly appreciate it. And so at the very beginning for my Spider-Man display, at the left hand side, we have Spider-Man allies and villains. A lot of them are side villains. Then I have my main SpiderMan shelf with its main characters and villains. Then I have my SpiderVerse shelf and Venomverse display. So we'll start off right over here with the allies and side villains. So at the very top, I have the Ultimate Beetle hung right there in flight. We do need some more Ultimate characters. You know, and taking a look at the Ultimate Vulture right here. I would love to see some more Ultimate Spider-Man characters in the line. And then right over here, we have Jackal. And we have Puma. We have Paladin. We have the Abomination Bath right there. We all know that, you know, Spider-Man and Abomination faced off. So, you know, he is a side villain there. We have Great Hulk, because I don't know where else to put him. So Great Hulk is going right there. Juggernaut, of course, one of my favorite Spider-Man battles in comic history is against Juggernaut. Those two, I could watch those two fight all day. So I have to have a Juggernaut on my Spider-Man display. And I have the one that came in the 2-pack with Colossus. So, you know, definitely right there. We have the Hobgoblin Bath. Have him right there pinned to the wall. And then we have the Superior Foes. So got Silvermane and his little RC car. Boomerang. We have Shocker, Speed Demon, and Lady Beetle. On the back, you know, got Absorbing Man right over here. Sorry, Stilt Man. I'm trying to, man. Well, he's right underneath Stilt Man's balls. Is Absorbing Man. And we got Ultimate Green Goblin. Jack-O-Lantern right there. Frogman. Shout out to Century Productions. My boy is really out there making Frogman a popular character in the ACBA community. And we have the Stiltman Bath. I wish I could keep stacking up his legs and make him look tall, but I was trying to find a way to make him look like he was hanging there. But then, you know, there's a lot of warping and stuff, so I just figured, you know what, it's just easier to put him as is and keep him on that base stand that they have him on. And we have the Fantastic Four, because, you know, they are definitely allies to Spider-Man. And got Ava Ayala, White Tiger. Man, I am praying for the day to get a Hector Ayala White Tiger. You know, as being Puerto Rican myself, that is, you know, what Black Panther is to the African American community. So for me, you know, White Tiger is to the Puerto Rican community. So I definitely want a Hector Ayala. And I would hope to get a maybe bonus Ava Ayala unmaxed head with that figure too. That would be pretty cool. Or just give us a new updated Ava Ayala. So I would love them as a 2-pack, honestly. We got Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider right there. Deathlock. And Silvermane that I put on the one of the Ultron bodies from that 3-pack many years ago, like back in 2015. White Rabbit. And got the Prowler there. He's a little, hold on. There we go. It was like balance off his cape. I'm like, oh, that's not right. It doesn't look right there. You got J. Jonah Jameson. He is definitely the centerpiece of this display. I just love him with that desk that came with the movie J. Jonah Jameson, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie one from Toy Biz. It's just perfect. You know, look at him. Looks so angry. I wouldn't want J. Jonah Jameson looking any other way, but looking like he's firing me. And then got the Punisher. You know, obviously Punisher, Daredevil many run-ins with Spider-Man and, you know, partnerships there. Got Peter Parker. I put Mary Jane on the Moira McTaggart body. So that one looks really, really nice. I love that armored Daredevil. Growing up in the 90s, that was my favorite Daredevil look. So that is my Spider-Man allies and side villains shelf. Now we are looking at the my main Spider-Man shelf. And I just really wanted to set up a cool dynamic scene where some villains were chasing them down. I originally wanted all Sinister Six members chasing them down, but it was just not working. It was just not working out. So I'm like, you know what? Less is more, and let me just do a few villains this way. Just, you know, it tells a story on its own here. And I absolutely love the way this came out. So let me start at the top with Hobgoblin right here. It's got 2 pumpkin bombs, and the lights are definitely making that pop. So got to take advantage of the lights. Then the animated series Venom there. Now I wasn't originally going to put this Venom here because of the cell shading. It just doesn't look good with my main comic line. But, you know, just for now, until we get an actual comic book Venom in this body mold, this guy will just be a substitute for that. So, and then there's Vulture. So it looks like Venom, Vulture, Electro, and Green Goblin are all chasing Spider-Man down. And, you know, this is one of my main highlights right here in my Spider-Man shelf is Spider-Man saving Mary Jane from all his crazy enemies. So I really like that pose that I have for Mary Jane hanging on to Spider-Man. Look at that Spider-Man. My God, it's beautiful. I know we're getting the updated pinless version, you know, and that will definitely be going on here. But this retro Spider-Man is just so much fun to pose. And when we get the new one with the toe joints, it's just gonna be even more fun to pose. I just can't put this figure down. Like I really hate putting them up on display because I just want to keep taking them down and pose it. But that's why I have an extra one for it, just to beat up on. And then we got Green Goblin. A lot of collectors were upset with the way the eyes came out, which I understand, but like on display, like in this scenario right here, I mean, it looks good. In my opinion, it looks good. You know, but that's just me. I totally understand if you don't like it. But I just really like this kind of chase scene I got going on here. He's got the Goblin Bomb right there. Shout out to my boy David Barry, man, at It's Just Barry at Instagram. That dude does the best Green Goblin impersonation ever. I'm not even gonna attempt to try to impersonate that voice, but one day I gotta get him on my videos to do a Green Goblin voiceover because he's just absolutely fantastic at that. He does a 90s version so well, even a good William Dafoe version. So yeah, Green Goblin here. And we got Electro. You know, I really like that Electro pose. Trying to get a better look at that pose. Hold on. No, it doesn't look good on that angle. But from here, it's just my camera's not focusing good. Come on, camera, come on. There we go, a little bit there. And at the forefront, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains ever. We got Scorpion. Can't wait for an updated one. Definitely want one without the green mouth, you know? And hopefully with extra hands, you know, that's needed. The bendy tail's fun to use and stuff, but, you know, for Scorpion, I definitely want a lot more. One of my favorite battles is Spider-Man and Scorpion. Love that matchup. And got Carnage and Shriek. Gotta have them together. Got Doc Ock. Gotta have Doc Ock. Because my favorite 2 Spider-Man villains of all time. Number 1 is Venom. Number 2 is Doc Ock. But got Black Cat right there. You know. Looking hella fine still, man. And got her little cat playing with the her little accessory right there. Come on, focus. Focus. Again, I apologize if my camera's not focusing right. And they got Silver Sable. Definitely want an updated Silver Sable. With the pinless joints and the pinless... Yeah, well, pinless joints, duh. Both double jointed arms and legs. And here's a Firestar. Giving her Miss Lions right there. And because I have another Firestar you saw in my X-Men collection. So I definitely wanted one with my Spider-Man Gwen Stacy right there. And it would have been would have been messed up if I had Gwen Stacy hanging upside down, right? Like Spider-Man trying to save her instead of Mary Jane, and she's just like, oh, broken neck. Nah, I wasn't gonna do her like that, man. Not gonna cause Spider-Man any more trauma on this shelf. And we got Chameleon right there. Got Hammerhead. And got Hydro Man in there. That is the new Rhino, by the way. That is the new Retro Rhino. So I replaced the Bath one and put the Retro Rhino there. And I'm so happy with the way this one came out. He actually has the Rhino eyes on the side of his head. Like, I never understood why the Bath never had that. Like, how can you not have that for Rhino? It's such a, main feature for the character's look. So there's another good look at Hydro Man there. Really hope we get powered down arms for him. Kingpin, because I gotta have him on my SpiderMan shelf. And got the new Retro Sandman there. Got Shocker, new Retro Shocker. Kraven the Hunter. Again, it's kind of hard to see there. Let me see. Right there. It's picking up the focus. Then at the very back end in the corner, I have Demogoblin. Got Lizard Bath. Can't wait for that new Retro Lizard. It's going to look so good on this shelf. And I have Morlun, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains right there. Morlun is such a badass. Morbius. Morbin time. It's Morbin time, y'all. Gotta take Morbius serious. And we got Mysterio right there. Got the effects on him. And then, oh, come on, focus a little bit. Got Beetle, Tombstone, and Dormammu. Put Dormammu there. Definitely, grown up and loving the Spider-Man animated series. Love that episode. Anytime Spider-Man teamed up with Doctor Strange, it was just so cool. So cool. So that is my main Spider-Man shelf. And now we go on to the Spider-Verse, which is so cool. I love the class photo look here. Just so freaking good. So let's start off at the top. All right. Got the Cosmic Spider-Man there. And these effects I got from the DCUC Firestorm figure. So they're great for like cosmic characters. And we got the House of M Spider-Man. We have Spider-Punk. So have him like, ripping his guitar in the air, midair. So that looks really cool. I do like this Spider-Punk figure a lot. And Spider-Man 2099, both 2099s. We have the white version and the all blue version. So, the white version looks so cool. Really like that design. It's a dope figure. Blue suit, 2099. This is from the retro one. All right. Now, going down here. All right, we got the Superior Octopus Spider-Man. Got the Scarlet Spider. Both Scarlet Spiders. Even, Kane version too. Got the Armored Spider-Man. Even though technically this is like the Gamerverse, this is the Gamerverse design that should be on my Gamerverse shelf. So I might get an extra one to put in my Gamerverse shelf. Definitely not the comic version because it has all this texture on it. The comic version didn't. And we got the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Sensational Spider-Man. Got the Symbiote Spider-Man. I did put the other hands on it with the little dot on the web patches right there from the last symbiote Spider-Man figure that they did. Sandman Build-A-Figure wave, I believe. Alright, we got the kind of McFarlane version of Spider-Man right there on the pizza body mold. That was from the Raft set. We got Spider-Ham, Spider-Gwen. And this is, Spider-Gwen is one, you know, they got to come up with a new, like, highly articulated body for the teen kind of body molds or the smaller female body molds. Because I really want to see double diaphragm joints, man. Like, the spider characters need it, you know? Spider-Woman, got Mayday Parker, Anya Corazon, Julia Carpenter, Spider-Woman, Silk. Can't wait for the new Silk. That is like my Kit Bash Mary Jane. So I took the Ashley Barton body and I put the Mary Jane arms from the Toys R Us 2-pack. I put it on there. And I put the retro Mary Jane head that came with Gwen Stacy and put it on there. So, yeah. It's kind of like my Mary Jane cosplaying as Spider-Man. So it looks cool. Can't wait to get Spinneret. You know, definitely have a spot here saved for Spinneret. Ashley Barton's Spider-Girl, that's called Spider-Bitch. That's actually her name in the comics. Then we have Jessica Drew's Spider-Woman. Not pregnant. Would have been funny if they made her pregnant. That would have been funny. I don't think there's ever been a pregnant figure made. As far as Marvel Legends, you know. And another Jessica Drew Spider-Woman, the classic one. Miles Morales. And we got the Ultimate Spider-Man right there. The more modern symbiote Spider-Man look. Big Time Spider-Man. Negative Spider-Man. You know, another of that kind of modern Spider-Man. I forgot the name of this one. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was definitely when Spider-Man, Peter Parker, had his own company. You know, he was rich. They made him kind of like Tony Stark. And Superior Spider-Man. Definitely need an update for that. Definitely give him his freaking tentacles too, man. And the back, we got the 6-arm Spider-Man version. Terrible figure, my God. I don't even want to show it off on display, but that is one that needs a serious update, a redo completely. Doppelganger, Spider UK, and Webman right there. Like that. That blue on the Webman looks really, really nice. Kind of like that Robin X blue. Looks really, really nice. Got Cyborg Spider-Man looking badass. Love that Spider-Man look. Spider-Man Noir. SPDR Bath. And then I have the Marvel Legends 12-inch Spider-Man there, serving as kind of like my Giant Man Spider-Man, you know. So, yeah, the Spider-Verse looking very unique with all kinds of spider characters. So I do love this shelf a lot. Such a cool shelf. I love looking at this one between this one and my main Spider-Man shelf. I could look at them all day. Speaking of another shelf I could look all day, my Venomverse display, man. These look so badass. I cannot wait to add Noel and that new Venom, that new comic Venom with the wings on there. Because that's going to be my centerpiece of this collection, of this shelf. Because I'm definitely going to have him, you know, pinned to the wall looking like he's flying with those wings. Got to have those wings on display. They look amazing. So at the very top, we got Agent Venom. And then the Light Foundation here, pretty much. We got Scream. We got Lasher. And we got, my God, what's his name again? Jesus, I forgot. We got Carnage. Phage. There we go. Phage. My God. See? My God. So many characters. And we got the symbiote Spider-Man here, the pizza body. We got the Monster Venom, which is the centerpiece of my display right here for my Venomverse. So this was actually like the deluxe Monster Venom, not the bath, and he looks absolutely amazing. For this one, I forgot to mention for Phage, I bought two of them just so that, you know, I can have a more comic accurate look. So he can have the blades on both arms. Because I think that looks so much better. So sick. You got Poison. Got Anti-Venom. Agent Anti-Venom. And up there, we got Superior Venom. And then we got the Venomized Captain America right there. So I'm really pissed off that the one I got from Walmart, when I got it in the mail, that eye is all messed up. It's got paint on it, and damn, so messed up. Venomized Ghost Spider, Gwenom. Got Venomized Miles Morales. We got Venomized Punisher from the Marvel Unlimited exclusive. Back in like 2019 or so, like there, 2018. That was one of their exclusives. And I just put one of the Reaver's ammo kind of bandolier on them, just to decorate them a little bit more. And we got Pork Rind right there. We got the Space Venom at the back, Space Venom bath, which is a really cool bath too. Red Goblin on his flight stand. Toxin, looking crazy, man. I love that Toxin figure. And especially those like crazy tendrils. It's so freaking cool. Venom Pool right there. Spider Carnage. This one's on the Pizza Spidey body, so I gotta get an extra I do actually have an extra retro Sensational Spider-Man that I can swap the parts, and I got the tendrils from the ACBA shop when they had it up for sale. Hopefully we do get like a dedicated Spider Carnage that has like those crazy veins sculpted on his arms and legs. And we have the Monster Venom bath from the first ever Venom wave. And we got the smaller Toxin there. So yeah, that pretty much covers my Spider-Man display. I hope you liked it. Let me know what is your favorite part of my Spider-Man collection display. You know, whether it's Venomverse, SpiderVerse, my main Spider-Man display, or the allies and side villains. It's hard for me to choose even, because it's between the main characters here in the Spider-Verse. But I mean, display-wise, this is probably my favorite out of the Spider-Man displays. So, yep. Well, that is it. That is my Spider-Man collection display. As always, leave a like, comment, we'll chat about it. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my latest videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next video. Peace, peace.